Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
And our starting lineups for this first baseball broadcast of the 2026 season for the Clopton Hawks, coached by Dean Street. They'll lead it off with the center fielder, number 25, John Grillo. Then the shortstop, number 44, Camden Lilly. Catcher bats third, number 21, Tucker Salmons. Then the third baseman, number 0, Adam Matheny. In the 5 spot, the right fielder, number 11, Luke Grillo. Then the first baseman, number 23, James Matheny. Pitcher bats 7th, number 4, Jacob Harrelson. Then the DH, number 34, Jacob Lovell. And batting 9th is the second baseman, number 7, Mick Evans. Flexing in left field is number 12, Wyatt Myers. For the Silex Owls, they'll lead it off with the first baseman, number 19, Hank Mooney. Then the pitcher, number 11, Chase Mullen. Batting third, the right fielder, number 7, Jack Johnson. Then the shortstop in the cleanup spot, 13, Joe Dameron. Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 3, Chase Vagey. Then the left fielder, number 15, Evan Mailer. Catcher bats 7th, number 31, Gage Hubbard. Then the second baseman, number 21, Dylan Benton. And batting 9th for the Owls is the third baseman, number 16, Britton Jensen. And the Owls are coached by Ken Hufty and assisted by Cole Dickerber. And it looks like we're just about ready for our first pitch. One more, and the throw will go down. And we are ready for baseball here from Silex. Across the outfielder, Mailer in left, Vagey in center, Johnson in right. Jensen's the third baseman, Dameron at short, Benton at second base, and Hank Mooney at first. Gage Hubbard behind the plate, and Chase Mullen ready to battle here with John Grillo. Grillo bats from the right-hand side. He's the center fielder, wears number 25 for the Hawks. And the first pitch is up high for ball 1. 1-0 the count as we are underway here at the Ryan Ball Complex at Silex High School. The 1-0 from Chase Mullen is grounded to the second baseman. Little trouble with it for Benton. He recovers, throw to first in time. And that's the first out here in the top of the first inning. 4-3 on the putout. Benton to Mooney. Hawks. The top of the jersey is black, then it goes to white and silver stripes. Big numbers across their back, including the number 44 of the left-hand hitting Camden Lilly. And Mullen's first pitch to him misses the outside corner for ball 1. So he started both batters with the ball. That one a little closer than the first to Mooney, or excuse me, the first to Grillo. And that one in the dirt, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. One out and the base is empty. Here in the top of the first inning, Clopton and Silex. And the 2-0 pitch from Chase Mullen heads to the plate and is fouled back to the screen. And the count goes to 2 balls and a strike. Temperature dropped a little bit as the cloud cover came in. Still warm here for March 26th. The next to Lilly. Bounces in, and it's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. As the Hawks try and get something going here in the first inning. Got that slide glove in his back pocket. Now Lilly digs back into that left-hand batter's box. And the 3-1 pitch from Mullen is swung on and missed. Count goes full. 3-2. Pitch number 8 of the inning coming up. And the payoff pitch from Mullen to Lilly is hit to the second baseman. Jumping and making the catch is Benton. Benton's been early. Busy early. There's 2 away. Good cut at it from Camden Lilly, but right at the Silex second baseman, and that'll bring in Tucker Salmons. With the base is empty and 2 down, Salmons takes the ball in the dirt, 1-0. New baseball out to the mound for Chase Mullen. He wears number 21. Be behind the plate today for the Clopton Hawks. And the 1-0 pitch drops low, 2-0. Mullen has started from behind with the first 3 batters. 2-0 pitch is ripped past the shortstop and almost skipped past Mailer. He made a good play and gets it back in. It's a 2-out hit for Tucker Salmons and the first base runner of the afternoon for Clopton. That'll bring in Adam Matheny. Looking to get something going here with 2 outs. He's also in the right-hand batter's box all the way back, almost all the way in. And the first one he sees from Chase Mullen is in the dirt for ball 1. Runner at first, 2 down. That's Tucker Salmons who takes his lead. Not going to run for him, even if he is the catcher with 2 outs. The 1-0. As Mullen pitches from the stretch from the first time, and that's a taken strike to even the count at 1-1. Long look from Mullen, checks that runner at first, now comes set. The righty kicks and delivers, and this one is popped up into right. Ranging under it is Johnson, and he makes the 2-handed grab to retire the side. Clopton strands a runner in the first. That 2-out hit stays right there, and we head to the bottom of the first inning. No score. Owls coming up on Eagle 102 Sports.
Proud supporters of area high school activities include Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Set the defense for the Hawks as we go to the bottom of the first. It's Myers in left, Grillo in center, and Grillo in right. That's John in center, Luke in right. Adam Matheny at third base, Lilly at short, McEvans at second, and James Matheny at first. Tucker Salmons behind the plate, and Jacob Harrelson takes his warm-up tosses before he takes on Mooney, Mullen, and Johnson. If anyone gets on, Joe Dameron will bat in that cleanup spot. So Mullen allows a hit, but went deep in a couple of counts through 14 pitches in that first inning toward his pitch count. And we'll see if Harrelson can be a little more efficient than that here in the bottom half of the inning. Humidity up here. As Salmons motion back to the dugout that he looked good. The next one will go down. And we'll get this bottom of the first underway. Well, we'll get one more. Not sure what we're delaying for here before the bottom of the first, as Now it goes down, and we can get a batter in there as Hank Mooney strides to the plate. He wears number 19. Robin's Egg blue bats so far between these two teams. The Matheny's come in and wish their pitcher well, along with Lilly from short. Now everyone back to their positions, and the left-hand hitting Mooney is ready as well. No batting gloves for Hank. First pitch is bounced back to the pitcher. Up with it is Harrelson. He underhands to Matheny at first, and there's one away. 1-3 on the putout. One pitch, one out for Silex, and that'll bring in Chase Mullen. Mullen the pitcher. And Harrelson delivers. On the outside corner for strike one. So far, so good. For Harrelson, 2 pitches. He's got an out and an 0-1 count. The next. This one is chopped to the shortstop. Going to be quick. Lilly up with it. Throw across in time. 6-3 on the putout. Quickly 2 outs after just 3 pitches. Ball didn't have a lot of mustard on it. Lilly was playing fairly deep at short, but a strong throw was able to get Mullen by a step. Now another lefty digs in Jack Johnson. Johnson looks out at Harrelson, who delivers and hit him right in that number 7. Hit by pitch is the first base runner for the Silex Owls. That'll bring in the cleanup hitter, Joe Dameron, with 2 down. Dameron wears number 13, will bat from the right-hand side. Johnson takes his lead off first. Harrelson will check on the runner, and back in is Johnson with that first slide. Good crowd gathering here at Silex. Up both the first and third base line. Dameron digs back in. Harrelson comes set. Now he delivers. Breaking ball in for strike one. 0-1 the count. As Harrelson got Mooney on the first pitch and delivered first pitch strikes to the next 2 before hitting the third batter he faced. 1-1 the count. After the second pitch was a little bit low for ball 1. Another. This one is lined foul by a foot past Matheny at first. 1-2 the count. The hit and run may have been on there. Ball comes back in to Jacob Harrelson, and home plate umpire says, "You want a new ball?" He says, "No, I like this one." Dameron back in. 1-2 the count. 2 outs and a runner at first base. The pitch up high, 2-2. Don't want to get overly cute against a batter like Dameron. The 2-2 pitch. Bounces to the screen. Runner will take second. He'll make the turn. And now he's going to go for it. Delayed on his way to third, and he is safe with a head-first slide. Count goes to 3-2. And now Silex with a runner in scoring position. Count full to Dameron. Runner at third, and he takes a ball. And there's runners at the corner. So a walk and a hit by pitch So we'll say it's 2 free passes, and another lefty comes in Chase Vagey. He's the center fielder, wears number 3. Red batting gloves clashing with that green jersey. There's a strike called. Runner will take second. And an 0-1 count. Two down. Silex looking for a 2-out RBI here, as this one is smoked foul. Down the right field line, 0-2. So, a lot going on. But Harrelson now just a strike away from getting out of this bottom of the first jam. 0-0 our score. Clopton got a 2-out hit from Salmons, left him at first. Vagey in the hole, 0-2. The pitch from Harrelson. Bounces back to the screen. Runner will stop. Both runners will stop and retreat back to third and second base. Count goes to a ball and 2 strikes. Salmon's got a good bounce off the backstop. Was able to stop the runners in their tracks. Ball and 2 strikes to Chase Vagey. Harrelson from the stretch delivers. Just misses inside 2-2. Adam 0-2, now 2-2. Harrelson battling Chase Vagey. Vagey back in that left-hand batter's box. Wags the bat up and down. The 2-2 pitch to the plate. That one is launched foul. Again, out of play on the right field side. Two and two. And another from Harrelson. Low and in. Count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at second and third for Silex. Tense moment here early. Harrelson needs to make a pitch. Here it comes. This one chopped up the middle, and that is a base hit into center. It'll score 2. 1 run in. Throw comes to the plate, and it's not in time. 2-0 Silex. Vagey tries to get to second, and the throw is on the first base side of the bag, and it'll end up being a 2-run single going to second on the throw. And the Owls grab the early lead. Big 2-out hit for Chase Vagey. Johnson and Dameron come in to score, and the inning continues for Evan Mailer. He wears number 15, bats in the 6th spot here. Does the left fielder for the Owls. Pitch called a strike. Top of the zone on the outside corner. The 0-1. Ooh, almost back to the screen. Count even and a ball and a strike. 2-0 Silex. 2-out hit by Vagey. And the next from Harrelson. In for a strike, 1-2. To Mailer with Gage Hubbard on deck. Silex would love to add to this 2-0 lead. A 1-2 pitch. Fouled out of play. Toward the batting cage. Over the Silex dugout. Another 1-2 pitch from Harrelson, and a balk called. No pitch. And the runner is able to take third base. Still a ball and 2 strikes here with 2 outs. Harrelson comes set. Righty delivers. This one to the shortstop. Up with it is Lilly. Throw across is in time. And Silex is retired here in the bottom of the first. They score 2 on a 2-run single by Chase Veggie. And it's 2-0 after 1. Clopton coming up on Eagle 102 Sports.
Proud supporters of area high school activities include William Watson Hotel in Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Woodspoke Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
Noah Builders in Silex is a proud supporter of all area athletes. They're a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit Noah Builders at noahbuildersinc.com.
Eagles Bluff Golf Course in Parksville is a locally owned public course, available for play 7 days a week. For more information, call, visit, or go online to eaglesbluffgolf.com. Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
To the second inning, 2-0 Silex as Clopton comes to bat. It'll be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters, Luke Grillo, James Matheny, and Jacob Harrelson. As the pitcher Mullen bounced one in, kind of caught his catcher Hubbard with the warm-up pitch. So they're giving him ample time here between innings to stay loose. Umpire says, let's go. So this one will go down with Hubbard sending it to second. And Grillo comes to the plate. Luke, the second of 2 Grillos in the lineup, followed by the second of 2 Matheny's in the lineup. And then Harrelson will bat. Mullen threw 14 pitches in the first inning. And a swing and a miss. First batter he's been ahead of in this ballgame, 0-1 on the swinging strike. No balls, 1 strike. As we start the second inning, there's another swing and a miss. 0-2. Got a piece of it. Foul called at the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. And the next, up high, a ball and 2 strikes. Quick and to the plate is Mullen, and that's called a ball, 2-2. Adam 0-2, now 2-2. Cardinals trailing the Rays 7-6 in the bottom of the 6th as that one fouled back to the screen. Still 2 ball and 2 strike count. J.J. Weatherholt, his first career home run early in that one, gave the Cardinals the lead, but they're trailing right now to Tampa Bay. The 2-2 pitch from Chase Mullen to Luke Grillo. Just a little low, and the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Matheny on deck. Now a payoff to Luke Grillo. Swung on and missed. He gets the strikeout first for either side on the swing and miss for the first out here in the top of the second inning. Brings in James Matheny, the first baseman. Batting in the 6th spot. And Mullen delivers one to the plate. Swung on and missed. He was way out in front of that one. 0-1. So it's all first baseman. Batting from the right-hand side. He wears number 23. 0-1. 0-2. On a called strike. Breaking ball in there for the 0-2 count. Base is empty. And the next, up in the air, mile high, shortstop calling for it. Joe Dameron makes the catch for the second out. So Matheny retired on the pop out to the Silex shortstop, and that'll bring in the pitcher Jacob Harrelson with 2 down. Clopton was able to get a 2-out hit in the top of the first. Left Tucker Salmons on. See what they can do here with the bases empty and 2 down in the second inning. Bounces in for ball 1. Long look from Chase Mullen. Now from the full line, he delivers. Got the outside corner. Count even at 1-1. Cardinals with runners on the corners with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. The next, outside, 2 balls and a strike. To Harrelson. We got the start. Got the first 2 out for Silex. Hit by pitch, a walk, and then a 2-run single, and that one's up high. 3 balls and 1 strike. Chase Veggie with the 2-run single. Went to second on the throw. Was stranded there. Hit in the air. Right field. Is there room? Out of room. In right field, out of play is Jack Johnson. Count goes full to Harrelson. New baseball out to Chase Mullen. And the payoff pitch now to Harrelson is up high, and it's a 2-out walk. First walk issued by Chase Mullen, and the inning continues for Jacob Lovell. Where's number 34? On the back of that Clopton jersey. And we'll get a courtesy runner. And that's Caden Simmons. The freshman, got to know him this basketball season, coming off the bench for the Hawks, who finished 4th in state. Again, congratulations on a great season for Clopton basketball. Great postseason run all the way to Mizzou Arena. Ball hits the runner on a check at first base. Simmons, okay. Bounces right back to his feet as the Cardinals have tied it with 2 outs in the bottom of 6 at 7. 7-7 with the Tampa Bay Rays. And the pitch on its way inside to Lovell for ball 1. Runner at first, 2 outs. Tigers lead the Padres in the bottom of the 8th, 8-2. Angels lead the Astros in the bottom of the 7th, 1-0. As this one is hit back to the pitcher, underhanded from Mullen to Mooney to retire the side. Little grounder back to old number 1 on the diamond. Finishes off Clopton here in the top of the second inning. They leave their second runner aboard, still with 1 hit. And Silex will come up in the home half of the second, leading Clopton 2-0 on Eagle 102 Sports.
Proud supporters of area high school activities include Allen Family Resource Center, Buchanan Excavating, Ackles Farm Market, and Romar Supply.
Mike Henry Excavating has served Pike, Lincoln, and Warren counties for over 15 years. Demolition work, septic systems, water lines, footings, gutter drain services, and more, all at an affordable cost. Check out MikeHenryExcavating.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
2-0 Silex as the Owls come to bat here in the bottom of the second inning. Red Sox lead the Reds in the top of the ninth, 1-0. And the Cardinals have pulled ahead in the bottom of the sixth, 9-7. Still 2 outs. Phillies lead the Rangers 5-0. And earlier it was the Brewers over the White Sox 14-2. The Nats over the Cubs 10-4. Orioles over the Twins 2-1. The rest in MLB coming up tonight. As the throw goes down, we're ready to play here in the bottom of the second inning. So Cardinals pull back ahead 9-7 as the game was 1-0 for a long time, and the teams combined for 10 runs in one inning, and now St. Louis back ahead. It'll be Hubbard, Benton, and Jensen, the 7, 8, and 9 hitters. And tip at the plate on the first pitch to the catcher, Hubbard. 0-1. 2 gauge. Weir's number 31. Next on its way. On the outside corner. Good pitch from Jacob Harrelson. He has the out catcher down 0-2. Two nothing Silex. The 0-2 pitch rides up high for a ball and 2-strike count. Hubbard, Benton, and Jensen, the catcher, second baseman, and third baseman for Silex to get them through the order for the first time. Outside, 2-2. 23 pitches in the first inning. And this will be the 5th pitch of the second for Harrelson. Fouled out of play. Still 2-2. As Hubbard leads off the home half of the second. Home plate umpire signals the count. Around the diamond, Harrelson comes set. Pitches from the stretch with the bases empty, and a swing and a miss. As Hubbard kind of crossed himself up there. First strikeout for Harrelson and the first out in the second inning for the Owls. That'll bring in Dylan Benton. That one hit right back at us. 0-1. Benton about had that one measured up. No balls, 1 strike. Harrelson ready again. Holds up, takes a ball. Benton looked at it, held that swing up. Count even. The next from Harrelson is Jacobs working fast, goes over the head of the second baseman for the Owls. 2 balls and a strike. Base is empty. Fielders for Clopton kind of punching their fist into their gloves, staying loose. The 2-1 offering to Benton. is strike two. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out for the Owls. Benton, where's number 21? The Owls on the bat across the front with Scripps Silex. Chuck swing, kind of a protection swing there from Benton, keeps the count at 2-2. They move to the top of the 7th now, still 9-7 Cardinals. Got a barn burner at Bush to open things up. Another 2-2 pitch from Harrelson. Foul back off the screen, still 2-2. Base is empty, 1 out. As Britton Jensen chased down that ball from the on-deck circle. The 2-2 offering, another 2-2 offering. Outside, and the count goes full. That missed by about 2 inches. 3-2. Kind of mint green batting gloves for Benton. The 3-2 pitch outside, and that's a walk. Those both came around, free passes, that is, in the first inning for Silex. It was a walk, a hit batsman, then a 2-run single out of the 3, 4, and 5 spots. 1 on, 1 out for Britton Jensen, the third baseman. In that right-hand batter's box. He takes the ball up high. 1-0 as he faces Harrelson for the first time. Small lead at first. Outside 2-0 as Harrelson overcooked that one. Now he's behind in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. To Britton Jensen. Outside again. 3-0. Sometimes it's hard to pitch to the bottom of the order. The 3-0 pitch from Harrelson drops in for a strike on the curve, 3-1. Top of the order waiting with Mooney, who grounded back to the pitcher his first time up. 3-1 count to Jensen. And it's outside, back-to-back walks for Harrelson, and there's 2 aboard again for Silex. 3 walks and a hit batter to go along with a hit so far. That'll draw Dean Streed from the Clopton dugout. And the whole infield will come in here. 2 on, 1 out for Silex. Take a 30-second break ourselves. 2-0. Owls lead Clopton on Eagle 102 Sports.
Proud supporters of area high school activities include Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
Brown's Auto Body on Highway 54 in Louisiana is here for all your auto body needs. They work with all insurance companies and are happy to help you navigate through the process. Brown's Auto Body is also a proud supporter of area athletes, wishing them all the best of luck throughout the season.
Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals. Join thousands of satisfied customers and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
Ball on the first pitch to Hank Mooney, who's 0 for 1. Runners at first and second for the Owls. 1 out. This one popped up. Behind home plate, not a play. Ball on a strike, the count. To the leadoff man for Silex. Mooney wears number 19, bats from the left-hand side. Harrelson back-to-back walks here with 1 out. walking the 8 and 9 hitters and almost hit the leadoff man, 2-1. Mooney digs back in. The 2-1 pitch. Instead of check on the runner at second. And back in with kind of a curling slide was Benton. Benton the runner at second. The runner at first is Britton Jensen. 2-1 the count to Hank Mooney. The next. Popped up. Will it stay in play? It looks like it will, right on the line, and Matheny makes the catch for the second out. Big out there. To retire Mooney, and that'll bring in the pitcher Chase Mullen. He's 0 for 1 as well, grounded to the shortstop his first time up. Rays have the tying runs aboard in the top of the 7th with 2 outs. Outside on the first pitch to Mullen. 1-0. Benton and Jensen take their leads with 2 outs. That's outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Jack Johnson on deck. He was hit by a pitch and scored. The 2-0 from Harrelson. Called a strike, low strike from the home plate umpire. And the count at 2-1. Well, we got a bubble gun up in the stands. There's strike 2 on a breaking ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 on and 2 out. A 2-0 Silex lead. Can they add to it here in the bottom of the 2nd inning? The pitch to Mullen. He held up, and the count goes full. Very close to a swinging strike 3. 3-2 the count. Runners will be off with the pitch. With 2 outs. Here it comes, and it's outside, and he's walked the bases loaded here with 2 down. Benton to third, Jensen to second, Mullen to first, and it'll be Jack Johnson, the left-hand hitting right fielder for Silex. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Harrelson. Ooh, called a strike. High and wide. Oh, and 1. That one into the parking lot. No balls and 2 strikes very quickly on the foul ball. Oh, and 2 the count. Bases loaded, 2 down. Bottom of the 2nd inning. 2-0 Owls. Trying to add to that. Harrelson delivers an 0-2. And it bounces in for ball 1. As Johnson wasn't chasing. Joe Dameron on deck. He walked and stole a base. Scored the 2nd run on that hit by Veggie. Ball and 2 strike count. And a swing and a miss. Late break to the plate. They'll step on it, and that'll end the inning. Strikeout. 2 unassisted on the putout, and we've played 2 full innings. Owls leave the bases loaded. Hawks coming up, trailing Silex 2-0 on Eagle 102 Sports.
Proud supporters of area high school activities include Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else?
I'm Shelter Affiliate Agent Kayla Henderson with Brent Brandsetter. Let's talk about your auto, home, and life needs.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Eagles Nest Inn, Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky.
So Harrelson already up to 56 pitches after a 33-pitch second inning, but still very much in this ball game. 2-0 as Clopton comes to bat. It'll be the 9-1 and 2 hitters for the Hawks, as Mick Evans will lead things off. Evans, then John Grillo and Camden Lilly. As the throw goes down, we're ready for action. Going to the bottom of the 7th, Cardinals lead the Rays 9-7 at Busch Stadium. Other MLB scores: Red Sox now lead the Reds 3-0. Angels lead the Astros 2-0. That's in the bottom of the 8th. It's the Tigers over the Padres 8-2, top 9 there. 5-0 Phillies over the Rangers. That's in the top of the 9th as well. And again, Brewers over the Sox, White Sox 14-2. Nats over the Cubs 10-4, and the Orioles doubled up the Twins 2-1. As this one's hit in the air, foul territory. They give it a look, and it will reach the bullpen on the third base side. 0-1 the count to Mick Evans. Mullen out for his third inning of work through 14 pitches in the first, 18 in the second. That was pitch number 33. And an 0-1 count. Fell behind the first few batters he faced, but didn't give up a run in the first. He's allowed a base runner in each inning. Taking his time here in the third. Mullen's 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed. 0-2 to Evans. No balls, 2 strikes. So the number 9 man for Clopton, the second baseman, Mick Evans. The next, grounded to the third baseman, foul. And Britton Jensen just let it go past. Said, hey, Coach Street, you go get that. Still an 0-2 count. And another 0-2 pitch is hit into left, and that one is going toward the gap and will go rolling to the fence. Into second with a stand-up double is Evans' second hit for Clopton. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Just went with that pitch. Drove it out to the left center gap. First extra base hit this afternoon for the Hawks. That'll bring us back to the top of the order for John Grillo, who grounded to the second baseman his first time up. Grounded to second now, would probably move that runner over to third. Mullen delivers one in the dirt. Nice block by Gage Hubbard, and a 1-0 count. Slid out. He's looking at his bare hand. I think that's what he caught the ball with. Get a long look from Mullen. He's set. Looks at that runner at second base, now delivers. This one is grounded back to the pitcher, and they've got the runner hung up between second and third, and the throw there. Tagged out at second. Nice play. Mullen got it to the shortstop, Dameron, and the fielder's choice goes 1-6 for the first out. Now a runner at first base with one down. Nice play by Mullen to snare that, fake the throw to first, and then spin around and run back that runner, delivering a perfect throw to Dameron, who was covering second base. That'll bring in Lilly. The shortstop is 0 for 1 as he popped out to the second baseman his first time up. Check on that runner at first. was not in time. Mullen looks over his shoulder at the runner. And now they've got him picked off. And again, running him back. The throw overslid the bag. He would have been safe, but tagged out, picked off is Grillo for the second out. And now the bases are empty with 2 down. Goes 1-3, and again, that was not well executed, but they were able to get the result they wanted. And Mullen still hasn't thrown a pitch to Camden Lilly. And a strike called. High strike, 0-1. At the bottom of the 7th now. Cardinals still up by 2. And the next is swung on and missed. Big swing from Lilly came up empty, and it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, base is empty. The lefty ready again to face Chase Mullen. 0-2 pitch. This one is hit toward the gap as well, and it's going to get down all the way to the wall. Lilly has speed. He's around first and will be into second with a double. Second stand-up double of the inning for Clopton. Still nothing to show for it. As Evans had the double. Was thrown out on the fielder's choice. Grillo was picked off a first the next play. Now it's Tucker Salmons. He had the first hit of the day for Clopton. Runner at second, 2 down. And the pitch from Mullen. Called a ball low. 1-0. They're going to the 8th in St. Louis. Still a 2-run Redbird lead. 2-0 Silex. Clopton trying to cut into that here. And they got the runner picked off, but he's going to get to third anyway. Had him picked off, threw to second behind the runner, and there was no chance to get him at third. Salmons. And the count 1-0. 2 outs. And the pitch taken low. 2-0. Salmons looking to get on base for the second time. He'd love an RBI. The 2-0 pitch from Chase Mullen. He's set from the stretch. Kicks and delivers. And they say he swung. Offered at that, and it's 2 balls and a strike. The home plate umpire called the swing. Yes, he did. I love an animated home plate umpire.
I do too. It's kind of cracking me up.
2 on the count. That one low for a ball.
What's that thing that the bowler says? That crazy bowler.
That clip is 25 years old.
Oh.
Dick Weber.
What did he say?
I can't even come up
I
with
am. Is at the end of
Who
it.
do you think you are? I am.
That's it. Who do you think you are? I am.
That one misses, and it's a walk, a 2-out walk to Tucker Salmons to put runners at the corners.
That's what reminded me of. Yes, he did. I don't think anyone was arguing.
It was close. Home plate umpire kind of reminds me of the guy from Banana Ball, as Ken Hufty will come out of the Silex dugout and talk about this situation with runners on the corners and 2 down. 2-0. Silex leading. Clopton making some noise here in the top of the third. take a 30-second break here on Eagle 102 Sports.
Proud supporters of area high school activities include Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, PSB Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
The Eagle's Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in Louisiana offers inviting guest rooms, each with its own unique character and historic charm. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Ken Upty going back to the dugout. The Owls back to their positions. First and third, 2 outs for Clopton. And it'll be the cleanup man, Adam Matheny. Matheny flew out to right his first time up, leaving Salmons aboard in the first inning. Big point in this game. One swing could put Clopton ahead. There's a strike called low and in to Matheny. Angels have extended their lead over the Astros 3-0. That's in the top of the ninth. The 0-1 pitch as the runner goes from first, swung on and missed. They throw down to second, almost threw it into center. They did throw it into center, and Clopton is on the board. Lilly comes across E2 as Hubbard's throw one airmail. And it's 2-1. So stolen base, E2, to get Clopton not only on the board but a runner in scoring position, but an 0-2 count. This one is chopped past the third base and the shortstop. The runner will hold at third. And now it's runners at the corners again. A base hit on an 0-2 pitch to Matheny. Now the tying run 90 feet away. Luke Grillo will be the batter. He was a strikeout victim his first time up. Last inning. Popped out of play behind home plate. 0-1 to Luke. Top of the eighth. Rays have the tying run at the plate with 1 out. Cardinals lead 9-7. Look at the runner at first. Not really caring about Salmons at third. And the 0-1 pitch is called strike 2. He likes the inside part. He likes the outside part. Does not like a low in the strike zone. Count 0-2. 2 on, 2 out. 2-1 ball game. Silex trying to preserve that 1-run lead. And the next is up high. A ball and 2 strikes. The Lees lead the Rangers in the top of the ninth, 5-2. Everything else a final or later tonight. Time granted to the batter, Grillo, as he's behind in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Mullen. Delivers a 1-2 pitch. Back to the screen. Runner's going to try and score as the ball got away. Took a wild trip around the backstop, and we're tied at 2. As Talmans comes around on the wild pitch. And this game is all knotted in the go-ahead run now in scoring position. 2-2 the count. 2-2 ball game. In the top of the third. Silex scored their 2 in the bottom of the first. That one outside, and the count goes full. Tough inning here for Chase Mullen. See if he can get out of the jam here. Leave that go-ahead run in scoring position. Get the Owls back to the box. 3-2. This one is lifted deep to left. It's over the head of the left fielder, and it's going to go one hop off the wall, slipping, but scoring is Matheny, and it's 3-2 Clopton, third double of the inning. And this one puts Clopton ahead from Luke Grillo. Three to two Clopton, and we're going to have a pitching change as it looks like they're going to the lefty Jack Johnson here in the top of the third. 3-2 Clopton, pitching change for Silex on Eagle 102 Sports.
Proud supporters of area high school activities include Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
Hi, this is Patrick Cubby, Assistant Rehab Director and Physical Therapist at PCMH Outpatient Physical Therapy. Since beginning to work for Pike County Memorial Hospital in 2012, I've had the privilege of getting to know many of you and would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for their support. I invite those of you who are suffering from muscle or joint pain to schedule a complimentary screening in order to determine if physical therapy can aid in your recovery. Please choose Pike County Memorial Hospital for all of your physical therapy needs. In Bowling Green, call 324-3105. In Louisiana, call 560-5530.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
So Johnson, the new pitcher for Silex, 3-2. Clopton has come from back from a 2-0 deficit to take the lead here in the top of the third inning, and they're still going. Grillo with the go-ahead hit after a couple of odd ones. 3 doubles in the inning for Clopton. Everyone going back to their positions now. And we'll see who the right fielder is as Jack came in from that spot. That'll be some corresponding moves. Try and get them all for you. Number 4. I did not see a number 4 for Silex on their active roster for, oh, it's actually the other Veggie, Caden Veggie is the new right fielder. All right. Johnson's first pitch. Called a strike low and in. That one was a good 4 inches out of the zone. So Veggie into right, and that one bounces back to the screen. Runner will advance to third, and the count goes to 1-1. That runner belongs to Mullen. Britton Jensen came out, so the third baseman is now Joe Dameron. He moves over from short. And the shortstop is Chase Mullen. Ooh, pretty good pitch, 2-1. That one was called a ball. Runner at third, 2 outs for Clopton. They've plated 3. The next from Johnson. Fouled off. And it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. James Matheny trying to extend the lead for the Clopton Hawks. They're ahead 3-2. This one out in front of it to the shortstop. Mullen up with it. Throw is offline, and it's 4-2. E6, no RBI. As in to score is Grillo. It's a 2-run lead. So tough inning for Chase Mullen on the mound and at short. And a ball on the first pitch to Jacob Harrelson, who now is the pitcher of record in the positive. He's pitched 2 innings. This one is lifted into left. Late break on it and over the head of a diving Evan Mailer. Another run I think will come in as around third heading to the plate, and the throw is offline, and stopping at second with the double is Harrelson, and it's 5-2. Just a late break on it by Mailer out there. 4th double of the inning. All the way from first, Matheny scores. And the inning keeps going. Lovell. Against Johnson. He almost got hit. 1-0. Five to 2 Clopton. All 5 runs coming here in the third. There's a ball high, 2-0. First 4 charged to Chase Mullen. Unearned run against Jack Johnson. And they'll look back the runner at second base. Silex 2-0 on the season. Clopton 3-1. There's a strike called. Likes that low inside pitch. 2-1 to Lovell. 9th batter of the inning for the Hawks. And the 2-1 offering is strike 2. Back-to-back strikes from the lefty. Now Jacob Lovell. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, runner at second, 2 outs, 5 have crossed for Clopton to take a 3-run lead. The 2-2 pitch from Johnson to Lovell is lifted, fouling out of play toward the hill. Another 2-2 pitch. Look at that runner at second. Now to the plate it comes. That is a ball and a stolen base. Looked like a pretty good breaking ball there. I thought it dropped in for strike 3, but we'll have to have another payoff pitch. The 3-2 from Johnson to Lovell is up high, and the inning continues. A walk to the number 8 hitting designated hitter, Jacob Lovell, and that'll bring in Mick Evans. Evans doubled and was taken out on a fielder's choice. That was the first of now 4 doubles in the inning for Clopton. They've all been to left or left center. Another conference at the mound with head coach Ken Hufty. Actually, Hufty not in on this one. He came out and delivered some baseballs to the home plate umpire. Did not waste the mound visit. All right. Evans digs in. He wears number 7, bats from the right-hand side. Runners at the corners now with 2 outs. Johnson in relief of Mullen. This one is hit to center, deep center. Vagey backing up, and in front of the warning track makes the catch to end this long Clopton inning. They score 5 times and now lead Silex 5-2 on the road as we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning on Eagle 102 Sports.
Proud supporters of area high school activities include William Watson Hotel in Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Woodspoke Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
Ever notice how in a small town you run into the same people everywhere? At the grocery store, at the Friday night ball game, helping out at the school fundraiser. That's the way it is at PSB Bank. We're not just the people behind the counter, we're your neighbors. The same people who live here, work here, and care about this community just like you do. PSB Bank. Local people, local decisions, right here at home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
5 runs in the inning, 4 of those charged to the starter Chase Mullen, who ended up throwing 23 pitches in the 3rd before he was lifted for 55 in the game. 8 pitches for the reliever Jack Johnson. He gives up an unearned run on a error by the shortstop. And a double. And we'll have a new pitcher for Clopton as well, as the 3rd baseman Adam Matheny moves on top of the hill. They just switch spots. That one on the warm-up back to the screen. So Matheny and Harrelson switch places. So Harrelson now the 3rd baseman. As we are into the bullpens now. They'll give him one more warm-up toss. And then it'll be the cleanup hitter Joe Dameron to lead things off. Five to 2, Clopton leads. Dameron ready. And Adam Matheny ready. And Adam's first pitch pulled the string on him. Dameron swung through for strike 1. Dameron, Vagey, and Mailer. 0-1. Drops low. And evens the count. A ball and a strike. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Silex scored 2 in the 1st. RBI, 2 RBI single by Chase Vagey. That one misses 2-1. So 56 pitches for the starter Harrelson. Allowed 2 runs, and that one is lifted into right. Moving on it is Luke Grillo, and he makes the catch, backpedaling for the first out. Dameron retired. There's one away. Cardinals and Rays. Opening day. And it's a final, or actually top of the 9th. Nobody out, 9-7. Cardinals still lead. As an 0-2 count now to Vagey. Oh, 1 count rather. This one off the end of the bats. They were playing him up the middle. 3rd baseman up with it. Harrelson throws it away. Tag him. He turned back onto the field. If Matheny would have turned around and tagged Chase Vagey, he would have been out. Instead, E5 puts Vagey aboard with 1 down. Matheny with a breaking ball in for a strike. That dropped a good 2 or 3 feet on the first pitch to Mailer. 0-1. Red Sox beat the Reds 3-0. That one went final. This one is line to the third baseman. Harrelson throws to second, gets the out there. Reaching on the fielder's choice is Mailer. 5-4 on the putout to get Veggie. That'll bring in Gage Hubbard, whose walk-up song is Metallica's One. This one grounded to the third baseman. Harrelson's been busy. His throw across in time, and Silex retired. They leave a runner aboard. Don't get any closer. 5-2 our score. Clopton leading the Owls after 3 full innings here from Silex High School on Eagle 102 Sports.
Proud supporters of area high school activities include Allen Family Resource Center, Buchanan Excavating, Ackles Farm Market, and Romar Supply.
When it's time to honor your loved ones, trust the experience and care of Shireman Memorials. With decades of experience, Jason's team will help you create a memorial that your family will be proud of for generations. Visit Shireman Memorials today at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, where memories are carved to last.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance and financial service needs. Call, email, text, or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield, a family-oriented office, is located at 311 Half West Washington Street in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
5-2. Clopton on the road leading Silex as we head to the 4th inning. It's going to be 1, 2, and 3 in the order. Grillo, Lilly, and Salmons for the Hawks. They scored all 5 so far. Last inning in the 3rd. 4 doubles in that inning. As Tampa Bay gets the tying run to the plate in the top of the 9th. The Cardinals try and close out an opening day victory. John Grillo digs in. He's reached on a fielder's choice and grounded out to second base. Johnson misses with the curve on the outside. 1-0. Batting for the 3rd time in 4 innings. Misses out there again. 2-0. Two balls and no strikes to Grillo. Misses low and in. 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. The next from Johnson, showing bunt, pulls back and takes the ball low. It's a 4-pitch walk, and the leadoff man aboard for Clopton. Pretty good idea there. Dropping down a late bunt only to pull back when he saw it was going low. Kind of gets that pitcher brain working a little too much. That'll bring in Camden Lilly. Now the tying run at first base for Tampa Bay in the top of the 9th with 2 outs. Five to 2 our score. Runner goes. Throw goes back to the screen. He'll make the turn and stay put at second base. It's a stolen base. He was off with the pitch. A 1-0 count. 5-2. Clopton leads with a runner in scoring position and nobody out. Offering at it with a bunt is Lilly, came up empty, and it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the shortstop for the Hawks. Long look from Johnson. Bunting again, and again he offered at it. 1-2. Lilly switches off back to a straight hit attempt and a swing and a miss, and he's retired. Strikeout, the first for Johnson, and it's 1 on and 1 out for the Hawks. Top of the 4th inning here from Silex High School. Owls with 2 in the first. Clopton tied it and took the lead in the 3rd, scoring 5 times. Johnson now deals with Tucker Salmons. And he takes a strike on the breaking ball, 0-1. Grillo takes his lead off of second. He reached on an error, or a walk rather. And this one hit over the second baseman into center field, and Clopton going to add to their lead. Throw to the plate is late, and into second on that throw is Salmons. He's got an RBI single. 6-2, Clopton. As Salmons and Grillo switch spots. That'll bring in Adam Matheny. He's the pitcher right now for Clopton in relief of Harrelson. He wants to add more. That throw to the screen. Thrown out to third is late. Salmons now 90 feet away on the wild pitch. 1-0 the count. Base is now loaded for Tampa Bay in the top of the 9th. Still trailing St. Louis 9-7. There's a breaking ball in for a strike. As Johnson went off speed to even up the count. 6-2. Clopton ahead of the Silex Owls. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes now to Adam Matheny. Misses the outside corner. 2-2. With Salmons at third, 1 out. A run in for Clopton. Number 0. Adam Matheny ready again for a 2-2 pitch from Johnson. He swings and misses. Ball gets away. Throw goes down to first. Strikeout 2-3 on the putout. They look the runner back to third base first. That's the second out, second strikeout of the inning. And a big one for Johnson and the Owls. Good block by Gage Hubbard. Looked the runner back to third, threw it to first. Now it'll be Luke Grillo to the plate. He struck out, has an RBI double, a run scored on that 5-run third inning. They throw out a courtesy runner, Braden Clark, with 2 outs for the catcher, Salmons. So now it's Clark at third. And that breaking ball didn't break. Stays outside for ball one. Johnson to Grillo. Fouled off the catcher. Evens the count at 1-1. And the Cardinals get a victory on opening day, 9-7 over Tampa Bay as the Rays leave the bases loaded in the top of the ninth. As the Cardinals have a chance to go 162-0. That one misses outside, 2-1 to Luke Grillo. So the Cardinals win 9-7. Orioles over the Twins 2-1. We'll get you some more finals here. Cubs fall to the Nats 10-4. That one swung on and missed. Ball got away. Throw to the plate, and he is safe. It's 7-2. A 2-2 count. It was a swinging strike. Actually, they say it's 3-1. They didn't count that as a swing. 3-1. There's a strike called. Now it's full. 2 more runs here for Clopton in the 4th inning. Now they have a 5-run lead. Brewers over the White Sox, 14-2. Mets over the Pirates, 11-7. And he walked him. The inning continues. Bring in James Matheny. Phillies over the Rangers, 5-3. Tigers over the Padres, 8-2. Angels over the Astros, 3-0. And the Red Sox beat the Reds, 3-0. Everything else later tonight. That one called a ball. 1-0 to James. Runner at first, 2 outs. Grillo takes a sizable lead, especially with the lefty on the hill. Low 2-0. Long look again at that runner at first. Now the pitch is fouled off the catcher Hubbard. 2 balls and a strike. As Matheny was letting her rip there. Ahead 2 balls and no strikes. 2 outs. Runner at first, 2 across the plate to extend Clopton's lead to 7-2. Hubbard given a little opportunity there to shake off the cobwebs after that foul ball off his mask. Now Johnson ready. That one sails outside. Snap throw to first and back in. Oh, they're going to call him out. Ooh. It looked like Grillo had beaten that throw back by a large margin, but he's called out, picked off a first by the catcher Hubbard. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Clopton scores 2, lead Silex by 5 here from Silex High School on Eagle 102 Sports.
Proud supporters of area high school activities include Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service specializes in all things plumbing, from repairs and professional installations to detailed camera inspections and new home construction. Their expert team has you covered. Experience quality plumbing done right. Call Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service today at 573-719-9474.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
Adam Matheny back out for his second inning of work as Clopton leads Silex 7-2 here from Silex High School. For the Owls, it's going to be the 8-9-1 hitters as Benton, Jensen, and Mooney will face Matheny for the first time. Mark Froelich behind home plate here at Silex. Glad you're with us. We'll have more baseball tomorrow here on Eagle 102 Sports from Louisiana as they take on the Western Wildcats from Wallace Park. Now everyone's ready, and Benton jogs to the plate. He reached on a walk, back-to-back walks in the second inning. In fact, Harrelson walked the bases loaded but got out of the jam. And a strike called on the first pitch from Matheny to Dylan Benton. 0-1. April Froelich taking pictures. You can look for that on our socials following the game. Ball on a strike. That one missed low and away. The 1-1 pitch from Matheny, way outside, 2-1. Eighth place hitter. Dylan Benton. And another on its way. Bounces in. 3 balls and a strike. Had him 0-1. Now it's 3-1. To number 21, Dylan Benton. Leading off the bottom of the 4th inning for the Owls. The 3-1 pitch. Taken for a strike, and the count goes full. 3-2. With Britton Jensen on deck. Actually, that'll be Vagey, Caden Vagey, batting for the first time in that 9 spot. This one is hit into left field, and a leadoff hit for Benton as he just stroked that ball over the shortstop and third baseman for his first hit, and he's on base for the second time. So, Caden Vagey bats in the 9 spot. He's another lefty. And takes the ball high. And a 1-0 count. Popped up into center. John Grillo moves over on it and makes a one-handed grab. And straightaway center field for the first out. So Caden Vagey retired. And bring us back to the top of the order for Hank Mooney. The Owls have their work cut out for them here against the Clopton Hawks this afternoon. Started off well. Had a 2-0 lead, chance to really bust it open in the second. Couldn't get a runner across. Gave up 5 in the third and 2 more in the fourth, as this one is down in left center field. Runner at first had to make sure, but Mooney gets the 1-out hit. So now it's runners at first and second with 1 out. And it brings in a starter, the shortstop Chase Mullen. And a big cut came up empty, 0-1. Mullen has grounded to the shortstop and walked. 0 for 1. Now another. On its way from Adam Matheny. Popped up, mile high, center field. Short center on the run, and making the catch is John Grillo for the second out. He couldn't have been more than 20 feet behind second base when he made that grab for the second out. Brings in the pitcher, Jack Johnson. Johnson has struck out and been hit by a pitch, scored the first run for the Owls. Seems like a long time ago. And Adam Matheny looks at that runner at second, now delivers a ball just high and away to Johnson. 1-0. Runners at first and second with 2 down. Silex trying to get back into this ball game. 1-0. Up high again, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 on and 2 out. Johnson digs back in. Matheny looks back, looks to the plate. That one fouled out of play. Look out. April Fronek, and it's over her head. She tracked it well. 2-1 the count. And the next heads to the plate. This one chopped slowly to the second baseman. Up with it is Evans, and the throw to first in time. Silex leaves a couple of runners aboard. Can't get any closer. They still trail Clopton 7-2 as we head to the fifth on Eagle 102 Sports.
Proud supporters of area high school activities include Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Ackles Farm Market has locally produced beef, pork, and honey, while there, stock up on homegrown fruits and vegetables as well. Open every day, 9 to 7. Ackles Farm Market, just off Highway 54 between Louisiana and Pittsfield.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Eagles Nest Inn, Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky.
To the fifth inning here at Silex, and third pitcher of the day warming up for the Owls, and it's the former shortstop, former third baseman, now pitcher Joe Dameron. So Mullen relieved by Johnson, now to Joe Dameron. And the rest of the changes. To the ball game is Kason Harris to play third. He wears number 10. Staying at shorts is Mullen. Seven to 2 our score. Everybody's where they're supposed to be now. And it'll be James Matheny leading things off. He was at bat when Luke Grillo got picked off of first base. Still think Luke beat that by an arm's length. unless he just missed the bag. Matheny had a 2-1 count at the time and gets to restart that now. Long look for Dameron from the full line. He delivers the ball inside on the first pitch to James Matheny. 1-0 the count. As Clopton leads 7-5. There's a strike called. Bottom kind of dropped out there at the end. And Matheny took it for the first strike. The 1-1. Back up the middle, a base hit. All the way out to Chase Vagey in center. The 1-1 offering. Put back through the box. And Clopton back in business here in the top of the 5th inning. Harrelson will be the batter. He allowed 2 runs back in the first, was lifted in the second. Pretty good decision by Coach Dean Street as this game is turned right from that point on. Check on the runner at first and back in was Matheny. Another check. This time a little closer. As the righty, a pretty good move over to first base. Still no pitches to Harrelson. The next, off the top of his hat, he tried to get out of the way. Harrelson hit by the pitch. So a single and a hit by pitch, and there's runners at first and second. That is paying a little too much attention to the runner and losing your control. In the first 2 games of the season, Silex has outscored their opponents 29-1, but they trail 7-2 here. Clopton 3-1 on the season. Silex 2-0. This one hit to the shortstop. Only play is to second. Well, actually, they're going to try and get the runner at first, and they got him. Just going up the line was Lummel, a little slow, maybe a little flat-footed out of the box, and it goes 6-4-3 on the twin killing. Double play. Runner advances to third. But now there's 2 outs. Really quick turn from Mullen to Benton and on to first. That brings in Mick Evans, the number 9 man. Will that get the Owls a little momentum here against Clopton? There's a strike called, 0-1. That one was right below that Clopton across the chest, kind of right along those 2 silver lines on the front of their jersey. Above the head again. This time it stays away from the top of that cap. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at third, 2 down. Third pitcher of the afternoon for Silex. Runner takes his lead off third. Now time called and granted to the number 9 man, Evans. He's the second baseman for the Hawks. Mick now ready. Joe Dameron shakes off a sign. Now he has one he likes. Kicks and delivers. There's strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs and a runner at third base. Evans, Dameron, 1-2. Swung on and missed. Got him out in front. Kind of pulled the string a little bit. First strikeout for Joe Dameron. And we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's Clopton 7, Silex 2 on Eagle 102 Sports.
Watson 1838 in Pittsfield brings timeless flavor and local warmth to Pike County. From locally loved steak nights to your favorite comfort foods. Come by Wednesday through Saturday for lunch or dinner and taste the tradition. Watson 1838 on the square in Pittsfield.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Back to the mound is Matheny for his 3rd inning of work. A 7-2 Clopton lead here at Silex. Mark Froenig right behind home plate. And that ball coming right at us on a warm-up pitch that got away from Tucker Salmons. And we'll see how many more warm-up pitches they give as Coach Hufty just now going behind home plate to the third base coach's box. Dameron will lead things off. He's the pitcher now for Silex. We go with the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, Dameron, Veggie, and Mailer. For Clopton, 3 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th. Silex got their only 2 in the 1st inning. As the throw goes down, we can get things underway here in the bottom of the 5th. Dameron strides across the plate toward that right-hand batter's box. He's the cleanup hitter and trying to get something going here for the home team. So we're starting to get late. Matheny delivers, and the curveball is in for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. To Dameron. White helmet, white batting gloves, white shoes. This one chopped past the third baseman, Harrelson, and into second will be Dameron with a headfirst slide. As he was looking double from the start. A leadoff man on in Dameron. That'll bring in Chase Veggie. Veggie wears number 3, bats from the left-hand side for Silex. Evan Mailer on deck. Dameron takes his lead. Got that Silex jersey as clean as he could. Still pretty dirty after that head-first slide. That one popped up out of play and toward the parking lot for strike 1. Runner at second, nobody out. Silex trailing by 5. That one runner, not terribly important right now to Matheny and the Hawks. This one backhanded by Matheny at first. James, a nice play. Runner moves to third. 3 unassisted for the first out. Really nice play by James Matheny. That'll bring in Evan Mailer. As Adam delivers a strike called on the first pitch to Evan. Gage Hubbard, the catcher, on deck. Oh, 0-1. Runner at third, 1 out. Almost hit him. Ball and a strike. One's across the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 1 on. He's at third base. The next from Adam Matheny to Evan Mailer. Called strike 2 on the outside corner. A double, a ground out to first. Has a runner at third with one out. 1-2 pitch. This one chopped slowly to the shortstop. Big hop for Lilly. Throw is low, and he is safe at first. The ball got away. Run comes across. Silex gets one back. 7-3. E6, no RBI. Actually, just putting the ball in play. Probably scored that runner anyway, so it is an RBI. And it brings in Hubbard. Check on Mailer at first. James tags him on the head 3 or 4 times, making sure he didn't come off that bag at first. Hubbard, ready? On the inside corner for strike 1. 0-1, the count. Hubbard, look down at his coach, Ken Hufney. Now he digs back in. Mailer takes his lead off of first. Adam a long look in. Now he glances over at that runner and delivers. Just missed the outside corner. 1-1 the count. With one out, a run in, and a runner at first base. Seven to 3. Ball up high. Throw down to second is off to the third base side. Gets away, and he's going to take third base. Didn't hesitate a bit, did Evan Mailer. Stolen base and an E2. And he's in scoring position now at third. 2-1 the count to Hubbard. Salmons has to readjust his shin pads. Now we're ready. The next from Adam Matheny. Swing and a miss. 2-2. The next. Heads to the plate. This one is laced and played by the shortstop. Boy, just timed perfectly by Lilly to make the play on the fly. So a looping liner from Hubbard to Lilly, and that's the second out, and the runner stays put at third base. Good job between Coach Hufty and Evan Mailer to not get caught off at third base. 2 outs, and the batter is Dylan Benton. He takes the ball high. 1-0. 2 outs and a runner at third. Run in for the Owls to make it a 4-run game. The next from Matheny to Benton. Misses high again, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Another long look. Misses up and in, 3-0. Veggie was lifted in that 9 spot, so we'll have our third different hitter. Kason Harris will get an opportunity. And that one misses low and away. And that opportunity will come with runners at the corners. It's a walk to Benton. First and third. Third different number 9 man is Kason Harris. And quick conference. as Coach Hufty. Did he send him back? He did. All right, so it won't be Harris. It'll be Anderson Van Horn. So Van Horn will be the batter. Since he was announced, this is now the fourth number 9 hitter of the day for Silex. No batting gloves for Van Horn. He bats from the right-hand side. Seven to 3. Runners at the corners. 2 outs for Silex. And pitch goes behind Van Horn. They're going to try and score the run, and he is safe. Got under the tag. He got under the tag. Tucker Salmons didn't like it, and it's 7 to 4. Runner advances to second base on the play, and it's a 1-0 count. Wild pitch. Van Horn back in. Runner at second now with 2 down. It's a 3-run game. Up high, 2-0. You were 4 inches closer than me. I thought he got under the tag there. I agreed with the home plate umpire.
I've got pictures of it. I got pictures of the cool.
3-0 as that one misses low and away. So Van Horn ahead in the count, 3-0. Hey, he's in there. In a 7-4 game, runner takes his lead off second with 2 outs. The 3-0 pitch to Anderson, and he missed just high. Back-to-back walks, and the inning rolls on. Runners at first and second, and back to the top of the order for Hank Mooney.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. Be sure to check out our Facebook page because I have fantastic pictures.
Hank Mooney, if he's hammering Hank here, we're tied at 7. And a slow walk from the dugout from Coach Dean Street, and I think we're going to have another pitching change as he's looking around at some of the guys he has on the diamond. It looks like Tucker Salmons is maybe taking off the shin pads here.
He is. He's all tangled up.
He might just be readjusting also. I think he is just readjusting.
Yeah, he was pretty tangled up.
So I think we're going to stick with Adam Matheny here with 2 outs and runners at first and second. This is just kind of a breather for the big righty.
We'll just reset.
What do you think of Dean Street without a beard?
I will say that I didn't recognize him at first.
It's striking.
Brendan Ince, sporting no facial hair. Got his hair cut. Face is all fresh.
Now
Didn't
if we could just get rid of some of these mustaches that the kids are walking around with these days. I'm looking at you, Chase Mullen.
Oh, you leave Chase alone.
On the outside corner for strike 1. As Mooney's behind. No balls and 1 strike. 2 outs, 2 on. 2 have crossed for Silex. But they still trail by 3 as that one's a nice block by Tucker Salmons. 1-1 the count.
Have we known many years of Kent Hufty not being the coach of the Silex Owls?
It's been a long time since someone else coached.
Right. We had Shannon when I started, so I know maybe a handful of years.
Yeah. That one misses. 2-1.
He might be our longest serving with one team.
I think he's probably
in our tenure.
Yeah, number 1 currently.
Right.
Wes Rodden was at Van Far for a while.
Yeah.
There's a strike called. 1-1 or 2-2 the count.
He went a good long while.
Levi Yasta has been at Ellsbury now for
that's true. That's
a number of years.
But I think Kent Hufty may have the crown as far as the Froelich tenure of on air and in print.
2-2. Strike three called.
Wow.
Got him looking.
Oh, wow.
Silex leaves 2 aboard and still trail Clopton by 3. We head to the 6th inning. 7-4. Hawks lead the Owls on Eagle 102 Sports.
Proud supporters of area high school activities include Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, PSB Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Joe Dameron back out there for his second inning, or first start to an inning. He came in relief. Mullen, Johnson, now Dameron for the Owls. Just Harrelson and Matheny for Clopton so far. So we're into the 6th inning. 7-4. The road team, Clopton Hawks, leading the homestanding Silex Owls.
How do you feel about some Pour Some Sugar on Me? The music choices here at Silex.
It is very,
choice.
very.
It is choice.
1987.
I love it for those reasons.
3-run ball game.
Don't tell me that Robert James, Tony Francis, and Kent Hufty don't know what they're doing out here.
I think this is Coach Hufty's playlist.
Right.
Now, when he gets into it a little bit more, we get a little more blues.
Yes, the blues is what they warm up to.
He is a blues man at heart.
Yeah, I think he missed our Gen X generation by just a few years.
Yeah, there's a strike called. On the first pitch here in the top of the 6th inning, Grillo leads things off. Batting for the 4th time. Ooh, late swing. I don't even know how he got a piece of that one. 0-2 to John Grillo, who's been on base twice, reached on a fielder's choice and walked, scored a run in that 2-run 4th inning. He's also grounded out to second base. That was to lead off the game. Behind Joe Dameron, 0-2 here in the 6th. And a swing and a miss. He got him. That's the first out for Clopton.
What kind of pitch was that?
I'm going to say it was a slurve.
So a sinking curve?
Yeah, that's what we'll call it.
Sliding curve.
Yeah.
Got it.
Brings in Lily.
Slurve.
I didn't pick up the rotation. That one was a backdoor curve and in for strike one. As Lilly behind the count. He struck out, doubled, scored a run, and popped out to second. An eventful day for Camden Lilly. And the 0-1 pitch to him is hit up the middle to the second baseman. Up with it is Benton. Throw to first in plenty of time, and there's 2 down. 4-3 on the putout. That brings in Tucker Salmons. I think this is about as messy a lineup card as I've had.
Look at that.
A lot of changes.
You
for the
covered it
first 6 innings.
with both hands. Oh, that's funny.
Dameron. Another curveball in for a strike to Salmons. An emphatic strike called by the home plate umpire.
I mean,
his strike call was 7 seconds long. The 0-1. Hit in the air, mile high, short left field. Calling off is the shortstop, and making the catch is Chase Mullen. And a 1-2-3 inning for the first time in this ball game. Clopton retired in order. We head to the bottom of the 6th. It's 7-4. Hawks lead the Owls on Eagle 102 Sports.
Proud supporters of area high school activities include Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
7-4, Clopton leads as we wait for Tucker Salmons to reemerge out of the dugout. New pitcher. One Matheny relieves another as James will be the pitcher for Clopton. So he's pitcher number 3. So we'll see who takes over at first base, and it'll be Luke Grillo moving in from right field. I'm imagining, well, Harrelson looks like he's staying at third base, and Matheny will go to second. So Mick Evans, where did he end up? Did he go out to, yeah, he went out to right field. Wow. This is a mess.
Just you did a Pat Hurst, it's a henhouse mess.
Yeah. I think everyone has played everywhere now for both teams. So James warms up. Well, still behind the plate is Tucker Salmons. He's not moved an inch. And Camden Lilly stayed put there at short. James needs to tuck in that jersey top.
Right.
Kind of short arms it to the plate. And he'll get a couple more warm-up tosses. Now that'll be it. Throw goes down. And we're ready for action as Clopton leads by 3. It'll be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters as Chase Mullen leads things off. He's grounded to short, walked, was stranded at first, and flown out to center. 0 for 2 today. Batting.
He uses the
for the 4th
Offspring
time.
as
Yeah.
his walk-up music. Very 90s.
There's a strike on the outside corner.
I don't know why you didn't pick Come Out and Play, though.
You know,
Come out and play.
everyone's got their favorite Offspring songs. 0-1. Outside, ball and a strike.
Oh, fantastic observation, Froelich.
And they're all one of 2 songs.
You are right, sir.
That one high, 2-1. Pretty close pitch from Matheny to Mullen. Chase swags that bat. Mustache looking pretty fly.
For a white guy. That's another Offspring song.
Yeah, I'm hitting all the high notes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cinco.
That one is strike 2 called. The count goes full, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Chase Mullen.
Say hello to all of our Gen X listeners who
Yeah.
are loving these references.
On the outside corner, no, he just missed, and it's a leadoff walk to Chase Mullen.
And it Dropkick Murphys? Is that what we've got going on here? It's
bagpipes.
So it's probably Dropkick Murphys.
Well, you know, you got to give him the old Jack Johnson every now and again, and here he is taking a ball on the outside corner. 1-0 the count.
The old Jack Johnson.
Runner at first, nobody out. 1-0 pitch outside, 2-0.
Sporting a great number.
Number 7. That's from the left-hand side.
And then, if he were a girl, he'd be an Irish lass. I don't know, Irish lad.
There you go.
Laddie.
There's a strike called. 2-1. Growled out by the home plate umpire.
Very aptly described.
Takes his lead off first. The 2-1 offering to Johnson. Fouled out of play. Over the Clopton dugout on the third base side. They'll give it a chase. Not a Mullen or a Veggie. But just a good run after that ball. Out of play. 2-2 count to Jack Johnson. And instead a step off. And everyone will regroup and we'll try it again. Nobody out. And the next. Fouled toward the on-deck circle, and running back to first is Chase Mullen.
Pretty incredible that the rain held off. I felt like 5 raindrops.
We still have a lot of baseball to be played here.
Yes, you're right.
The lights are coming on.
I don't knock on wood.
This one lifted to left center. A lot of gap there, and it will get down and head to the fence. Mullen had to wait. He's still going to try and score. The relay to the plate is in front of the plate, and it's 7-5. RBI double for Jack Johnson.
Give him the old Jack Johnson.
And it's a 2-run ball game.
Well done, laddie. These two
Chase
teams
Mullen,
seem to be having a good time playing one another, too. The crowd all
Oh,
knows
yeah.
one another. It's a great environment.
Brings in Joe Dameron, and he could tie the game with one swing of the bat. Cleanup hitter digs in for Silex. James Matheny looks at that runner at second, now delivers. And no is what the home plate umpire says. 1-0. Dameron, then Chase Veggie on deck, who already has a couple of RBI in this game. The 1-0. Called strike one. Evens things up.
Because that's the old James Matheny.
Yeah. Take that.
Give him the old James Matheny.
The 1-1 is chopped back up the middle, and it's into center field for a hit. Rounding third and coming home is Johnson, and it's a 1-run ball game. RBI single for Joe Dameron.
I mean, just missed the glove of Lily.
7-6.
There's from the 2000s.
Yeah.
I can't even think of the artist for that, but it goes woo-hoo-hoo.
Think no doubt.
Oh, really? It's Gwen Stefani?
Yeah. Outside on the first pitch. Oh, called a strike. That was 4 inches off the plate to Veggie. Called strike one. Still nobody out. Tying run at first base and Joe Dameron. The next to Veggie. Hit in the air. Left field. Under it. And making the catch is Wyatt Myers for the first out. So a fly out to left.
Giving it the old Wyatt Myers.
Keeps the runner at first. The Jack Johnson works. That's an actual saying.
I know that.
Evan Mailer will dig in.
Have you not heard my morning shows lately?
Woo.
Do you have any birthdays or anniversaries?
Yeah. Back at the first with the head first slide is Darren. He gets the dirt off those gloves. 1 out.
Gives it the old Dameron. I'm loving this.
About to turn off your mic.
I have no doubt. Do the old Fronek.
Yeah. Another check on Joe at first.
Actually, that move's called the old Chad Perkins.
The Mike A. Olay on the outside corner called a ball. 1-0. The count to Mailer. With one down, a runner at first. A couple of runners have crossed here to make it a one-run game. Outside, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Cardinals a winner, 9-7 over the Tampa Bay Rays. There's a strike called. Bottom dropped out of that one, 2-1. Cardinals won, the Cubbies lost.
It's a good day to be an American.
Yeah. All is right with the world. Back to the screen, Dameron will take second, and the count goes to 3-1.
I know a lot of very delightful Cubs fans. Hello, Stacey Martin. You're having none of this. I'm going to lose my mic any second now.
Yeah. So Stacey. 3-1 the count, and that one's outside. Ball 4. And there's runners at first and second. And the Metallica plays again for Gage Hubbard.
Yeah, Gage Hubbard, by far and away, my favorite walk-up music.
Well, you know, darkness,
Imprisoning me.
All that I see.
Absolute horror.
I cannot live.
I cannot die.
All right. We're available for parties. Not any party you want your friends to come to, but we're available.
Fine selection
Hubbard
of knock-knock jokes.
takes the ball high. With the tying run at second, the go-ahead run for Silex at first base here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Up high, 2-0. Dameron represents the tying run. He's at second base. Evan Mailer at first. At the plate, Gage Hubbard. Ahead. Ooh. 2-1. As that ball was called strike 1.
The 8-second strike call.
Yeah. 2-1 offering from James Matheny, and that one's fouled back to the screen. 2-2. 1 out. Dylan Benton on deck. The 2-2 pitch. With 1 out. Is hit to the first baseman. Thought about going to second. Everyone will advance, so he steps on the bag. 3 unassisted. Productive out. For Hubbard, and that'll bring in Benton, who can tie this game with a single pretty much anywhere. There are 2 outs.
Batting out of the 9 spot, right?
8 spot.
8.
Takes a strike. He's been on base 3 times in that 8 spot. 2 walks and a single. Back to the screen. They will hold the runners. Count 1-1. Just got too good of a bounce back toward Tucker Salmons. 1-1 the count to Dylan Benton. They'll put Van Horn back in the on-deck circle. Outside again, 2-1. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Another to Benton. Taken for strike 2. And the deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 out. Tying run at third for Silex. Go ahead run in scoring position as well. The 2-2 pitch. Low. Count goes full. Whew. Drama here at Silex. One-run ball game. James Matheny's 3-2 to Dylan Benton. Swung on and missed. What a pitch. And we head to the 7th inning in a one-run ball game. Clopton will try and get some insurance on the board when we come back on Eagle 102 Sports.
Proud supporters of area high school activities include William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Woodsmoke Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
Hi, this is Brock Mitchell, and I am a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. At Advanced Physical Therapy, we treat everything from sports injuries to work rehabilitation, arthritis, and post-surgical rehabilitation. Call us today at 573-324-6079.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Dameron still on the hill for Silex, although I think he just injured himself.
Oh, yeah, he did.
He says, I'm all right. Just get back there. I don't think Coach saw anything. He's going to try and stretch it out.
Yeah, he's flexing it pretty good.
We'll see on this next warm-up toss if Joe Dameron's okay. Yeah, he's not right.
Blue says,
Yep. Calls Coach Ken Hufty out there to look at his pitcher, who may, hopefully it's just a cramp.
It looks like a cramp, but boy, as soon as he puts weight on it, he comes up limp.
Oh, it's his plant leg.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Ken Hufty's the kind of coach that's going to just go beat on it.
Yeah, let's work this Charlie horse out here.
Here you go. Karate chop.
Yeah.
There, you're fine. Rub some dirt on it.
There's already plenty of dirt on it.
There really is.
They're going to try one more warm-up toss here to see if Joe Dameron can deliver without cramping up. And he's okay. The magic hands
of one Ken Hufty.
One-run game. And it'll be Matheny to lead things off. The cleanup hitter, Adam Matheny, was the second pitcher of the day for Clopton. And a breaking ball in for strike one. Matheny has flown out to right, singled and scored, and struck out. The 0-1 heads to the plate and foul back to the screen. 0-2. Seven to 6, our score. Clopton ahead. They scored 5 in the third, 2 in the fourth. Silex 2 in the first, 2 in the fifth, 2 in the sixth. There's strike three called. Got him on 3 pitches. And that'll bring in Luke Grillo. For the Owls, it'll be 9-1 and 2 in the bottom of the 7th inning. This one is going to go at least the distance. Grillo has struck out, had an RBI double, scored a run, was picked off after a single and takes a strike.
I think Ken Huffsty's going to want to put a cramp in Dameron's leg every time he comes in relief. That was a strike call. Boy, all the movement on that ball.
Joe, we're going to put you on a soda-only diet. We call it the Mark Froelich plan.
It's
1-1 the count.
Mountain Dew Code Red.
Oh, no Code Red. Ooh.
It's cherry flavored.
Sure. Tastes like someone took a Mountain Dew and dumped a whole thing of maraschino cherry juice in it.
Delish.
1-1 the count. Bases empty, 1 out. The next to Grillo. Swung on and missed. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, the Mountain Dew is a fabulous product. You really can't improve upon it.
No. I know you've toyed with the Baja Blast.
Yep. That's a Brendan Ince trick.
Oh, on the curveball, strike 3 called. Back-to-back backward Ks for Joe.
For Crampy Dameron.
Yeah. That'll bring in James Matheny.
Give him the old James Matheny.
2 outs, base is empty. Regardless of what happens in this half inning, Clopton will go to the bottom of the 7th with the lead. 1-0 will be a 1-run lead or more. The 1-0 to James is taken for strike 1. Ball and a strike. Lights are really taking effect now. The next. Fouled off, a ball and 2 strikes now to James. We'll see if he comes back out for the bottom of the 7th. He gave up a couple of runs. Adam gave up a couple of runs the inning before that. After Jacob Harrelson had given up the 2 runs in the first and then shut the door. Actually, the door was shut when Adam came in the second with Silex having the bases loaded. 1-2 pitch after they get a new baseball out to Dameron. On its way to James Matheny. Strike 3 called. Got them all 3 looking in the top of the 7th, and Silex will have a chance in the bottom half. They trail Clopton 7-6 from Silex High School on Eagle 102 Sports.
Proud supporters of area high school activities include Allen Family Resource Center, Buchanan Excavating, Ackles Farm Market, and Romar Supply.
Eolia Landscape Supply has something for every season. They carry mulch, decorative rock, compost, topsoil, weed barriers, railroad ties, and more. Find specials and hours on their Facebook page. Eolia Landscape Supply at 290 North Old Highway 61 in Eolia.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
If the lineup holds, it'll be Anderson Van Hoorden to lead things off in that 9 spot. Then Mooney and Chase Mullen. If anyone gets aboard, old Jack Johnson will be waiting in the wings.
With his bagpipes.
They're going to send out another pinch hitter. Actually, they're going to go back to the original lineup with Britton Jensen leading things off. He batted back in the first inning and got aboard with a walk. Then he was lifted for Caden Beggy, who flew out to center. And he was lifted for Harris, who never even got to bat. He just played the field, came out of the on-deck circle, and was replaced by Anderson Van Horn. So this game is Matheny's. Did that come through the?
No.
Okay. I like free baseballs.
Nope. I know you do. You go, even when they've ruptured.
That one was from Clopton last year.
Yep.
I found that.
I think you dug it out of the ground.
Not out of the ground, but it was definitely not in an area that was going to be uncovered easily. I think it had been mowed over at one point. All right, here we go. Jensen takes a strike.
Ooh. Great pitch.
0-1. Silex tries to come all the way back from 5 down. Strike 2. Back-to-back called strikes. As Matheny has found the strike zone after struggling a little bit in his first inning of work. 0-2 pitch from James. This one grounded to the shortstop. Up with it is Lilly. Throw across, offline. And a safe at first, E6.
That's a little hustle get you.
The tying run is aboard. And back to the top of the order for Hammer and Hank Mooney. You can't see him. That's John Cena's entrance music.
I heard that. Is he the face guy?
Yeah, you can't see me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Mooney.
John Cena, The Rock, I think they're all the same person.
There'll be a pinch runner for Jensen at first.
Number 1?
That's Rylan Allemeyer.
Yep, number 1.
The left-handed hitting Hank Mooney digs in. Tying run at first here in the bottom of the 7th inning. The pitch from Matheny. Taken in the dirt, the runner will advance. Tying run in scoring position. So an E6 pass ball and a 1-0 count. Mooney ready again. Takes a strike. 1-1.
I like the echo.
Yeah. The rolling hills here at Silex. It just bounces right off. Back toward the field. On the outside corner, strike 2 to Mooney. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jensen was down 2 strikes and was able to reach on an error. Allemeyer replaced him on the base pass. He advanced to second and time called. Granted to Mooney. He thought James was taking a little too long. 1-2 the count. No batting gloves. Mooney back in there from the left-hand side. Matheny looks back at the runner again. Misses. A little high on that outside corner, 2-2. On deck is Chase Mullen. The next. Misses low and away. Count full. Nobody out. Runner at second base. Silex trying to come from behind and walk this off. The 3-2 pitch. Chopped through the hole, past the shortstop. Here comes the tying run. The throw to the plate. It's a good throw, but not in time. We're tied at 7. Allemeyer in to score. And Silex has come all the way back on an RBI single by Mooney. Just a seeing eye single. They're playing up the middle to hold the runner. And it gets past, just got past Camden Lilly at short. 7-7. There's a strike called on the first pitch to Chase Mullen. 0-1. Winning run at first base now with nobody out. The 0-1 pitch to Mullen. Taken for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. 7-7 in the bottom of the 7th. Will we go extras or will we go home? The next. Low. A ball and 2 strikes. Mullen didn't know which way the call was going to go, but it was definitely out of the zone on the bottom side. The 1-2. Ooh, very close, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Mullen digs back in. Runner takes his lead off of first. The pitch. Outside, full count. 3-2 to Chase Mullen with Jack Johnson on deck. Mooney takes his lead off of first. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted into center, and that one is down. Only advancing a base is Mooney. He had to wait to see if it got through into the outfield. Now their winning run is in scoring position with nobody out. Back-to-back singles after the error. That brings in Johnson. He walked and scored. Excuse me, he had an RBI single or double and scored last inning. And again, out of the dugout is Dean Street. We'll see what they're going to do here. It looks like we're going to have a pitching change maybe. And he does take the ball out of the glove of Matheny, and I think we're going to go back. Well, it's going to be Lilly is going to take over on the mound. In a 7-7 ball game, runners at first and second with nobody out for Silex. The winning run in scoring position. New pitcher, Camden Lilly. While he warms up, we'll take a 1.5 minute break here on Eagle 102 Sports.
Proud supporters of area high school activities include Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
At Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana, we're always cooking up ways to serve you better. We're now open Wednesday through Saturday, taking orders from 11 a.m. all the way until 8 p.m. So you've got even more time to enjoy your favorites. We're closed on Sundays, but still available for private events with advanced booking. Real food, real flavor, right here in Pike County. Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana.
If it's not on the menu, we don't talk about it.
Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green is right here for you and your family. The Hannibal Regional Medical Group team of primary care providers are ready to help guide you on your path to better health. To schedule an appointment, just call 573-324-2241. Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green.
Dawn's Monuments has been dedicated to helping area residents and their families create monuments to withstand the test of time for over 40 years. Visit Dawn's Monuments at 314 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. People who care for families that care.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Eagles Nest Inn, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky.
Lilly finishes up his warm-up tosses. In MLB, it was the Phillies over the Rangers 5-3. Cardinals open the season with a win, 9-7 over the Tampa Bay Rays. 8-2 Tigers over the Padres. Angels over the Astros 3-0. It was the Red Sox over the Reds 3-0. Orioles over the Twins 2-1. Nats over the Cubs 10-4. Brewers over the Shy Sox 14-2, and the Mets down the Pirates 11-7. Johnson in for Silex. This one is lifted deep to right, and that ball is gone. That's a 3-run walk-off. Jack Johnson home run, and Silex wins this one. 9-7, he rounds third, heads home, and there it is. Our final again, 10-7, a 3-run tie-breaking home run. The old Jack Johnson over the right field wall to give Silex the come-from-behind victory here at home over Clopton. One pitch is all he needed, and we head to the post-game show. 10-7 Owls beat the Hawks on Eagle 102 Sports.
Proud supporters of area high school activities include Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
The Eagle 102 Sports postgame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
Count on Adams Plumbing and Electrical in Bowling Green to get the job done right. Locally owned, licensed, and insured with free estimates you can trust. Call 573-470-6215 for your repair and installation experts. Adams Plumbing and Electrical.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
This is Marianne Everhart with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we don't just work here, we live here. When you bank with us, you're not just an account number, you're part of something bigger. Community State Bank of Missouri, with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports postgame show on KJFM Radio.
Final in this one, 10-7. Silex comes from behind to defeat the Clopton Hawks on a 3-run walk-off home run by the third-place hitter, Jack Johnson, for the Owls. Silex scores 4 in the 7th to erase that deficit and win this ball game by 3. 2 in the first for the Owls. Clopton came back with 5 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th. Silex got 2 back in the 5th. 2 more in the 6th, and then the 4 runs in the 7th. It started in the 7th with a reach on an error by Britton Jensen. He was lifted for a pinch runner. Hollemeyer, Mooney drove him home with a single. Then Chase Mullen got on, so it was runners at first and second. Still nobody out, and then Johnson comes in to face the 4th pitcher of the day for Clopton, Camden Lilly. Lilly throws 1 pitch, and it's a 3-run home run for Jack Johnson as the Owls come from 5 down to win this game 10-7 in 7 innings. We'll take a break. Hopefully we'll get Jack Johnson in here as we wrap things up in a couple of minutes here from Silex High School on Eagle 102 Sports.
Proud supporters of area high school activities include Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, PSB Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
Geared Up, located just off the square in Pittsfield, is your go-to destination for high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and custom apparel. Proudly serving local schools, businesses, and organizations, the team at Geared Up is dedicated to helping communities look their best, whether you're updating your wardrobe, shopping for the perfect gift, or outfitting your team. Geared Up offers a wide selection of in-stock items to choose from. Need custom gear for a fundraiser, business, or special event? They've got you covered. Stop by Geared Up today to see how they can bring your vision to life with quality, creativity, and service you can count on. Geared Up, off the square in Pittsfield.
To measure the true value of a compact tractor, break out all the jobs it can do. You'll have a long list with a New Holland Workmaster Series 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor from Bowling Green Tractor on Business 61 in Bowling Green. Put your money on an economical Workmaster compact and enjoy the power of a 3-cylinder engine, the simplicity of a hydrostatic or gear transmission, and a roomy deck. If you value performance and economy, see Bowling Green Tractor on Business 61 in Bowling Green today about a Workmaster 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the square in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
10-7, Silex walks it off with a 3-run home run by this man, Jack Johnson. One pitch is all you needed, man. What was the pitch?
Low and inside, so I just pulled it.
And is that your first walk-off home run?
Yeah.
First career walk-off home run. That's got to be a great feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Big day for you, though. I mean, you were on base 3 times. You scored 3 times. You started off with that hit by a pitch in the first inning, but and then had the RBI double there in the 6th that got you guys back in the ball game. You find yourself back up there. But how big of a comeback is this? I mean, you guys fall behind by 5 and come all the way back. What was it ever a wavering thought in the dugout?
Yeah, my teammates were trying to get us to get back up so we could have a bunch of confidence and stuff. So, yeah.
It was a big comeback. That's like monumental. Five runs down. That takes a lot. And you guys just stay patient out there, or just keep playing the way you guys know you can play.
Yeah, coach told us to take till a strike so we could find the pitch that we wanted. So yeah, we were trying to play patient.
You're now 3-0 on the season. This is the first time you've given up more than 1 run in a ball game.
Yeah.
So now you know. I think that this helps later in the season. You know you can come back against a good team.
Yep.
Well, congratulations on this one. Congratulations on that walk-off home run, and best of luck. We'll see you soon.
Thank you. See you too.
That's Jack Johnson here in the post-game show as the Owls win this one on his 3-run home run, 10-7. That'll wrap things up here from Silex. It's the Owls over the Hawks by 3. We'll see it at Wallace Park in Louisiana tomorrow as the Louisiana Bulldogs host the Western Wildcats in a bi-state battle tomorrow here on Eagle 102 Sports. For April and Brendan back at the station, Mark Froelich saying we'll see you soon on Eagle 102 Sports.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Join us each week as we bring you the best of area high school sports on air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. You can find a full recap of scores online and daily during Eagle 102 Sports, all from your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.